Hello, welcome to Monday's shoulders, biceps and triceps. Before we go any further, I'm just going to put the camera down a bit. Before we go any further, just let me announce that there won't be a class on Wednesday. That's the last time that I'll have to. That's the end of the science GCSEs. So Wednesday is the last class I'll have to cancel, I hope. So there's no class on Wednesday. Right, let's get going on the shoulders, biceps and triceps. I'm going to start off with our 2 to 3 minute warm up, and we're going to start with a bicep curl with your left hand and a heel dig with your right foot. So opposite arm and leg. So heel dig, and then out to the side one leg, both arms, back, and then knee. So heel dig, side, back, knee. 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 5 more times. Heel dig, a bit faster. Side, back, knee. Heel dig, side, back. Lost concentration there. 2. Heel dig, side, back. 3. 4. 5. Right, I'm just going to adjust the camera slightly again, because you don't need to see my feet, beautiful though they are. Right, we're just going to start to do some arm exercises without weights, just to get your joints and muscles ready for when we do the second half when we do weights. So we're going to start off just with a bicep curl. So you anchor your elbows into your waist, and you're just going to, using full range of movement, starting here, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, not too fast, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oops. 11, 12. And then we're going to start here and do an overhead press. So we're going to go 1, 2. If you can't get your hands up by your ears, 4. Just do what you can. 5. The thing is never to force anything. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Your shoulder joint is very, very mobile, and because of that, it's quite easy to pull one of the small muscles, the rotator cuff muscles, that keep it stabilized, and it's quite easy to do that. So you shouldn't force anything, and you shouldn't do anything too wildly, all slow and controlled. Right, the next one we're going to do is like this, to stick them up, and have your arms in line with your body. If you can't manage to get them back that far, do what you can. And we're going to bring them elbows together. If you can't get your elbows together, do what you can. 1, 2. By consistency, 3. You should loosen and mobilize your shoulders. 5. And you should regain any mobility you've lost 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whew. Next one we're going to do is we're going to have start with your palms against your thighs. Turn your hands out. Bring your hands above your head just to touch them. Turn them again and bring them back down. This just uses the small muscles in your shoulders, those rotator cuffs that I was talking about. 2, 3, don't let your arms fall down, place them down. 5, 6, 7. Although we're not using weights, I can still feel this on my shoulders. 9, 10, 11, 12. And I want you to clasp both hands behind your back, so like that. And then we're just going to use your forearms to lift your forearms up to the ceiling like that. If you can't get your hands behind your head like this, try not to do it so that try not to push your head forward. If you can't do it, then do it a bit higher until you can bring them right back behind your head. And we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Grab your thumb with your other hand. This is the one where it's called an upright row, and it's the one where the elbows come up higher than the hand. Doesn't matter how high up you go, but don't hunch your shoulders and don't force it to try and get it up. I've seen people doing this. Nice relaxed shoulders. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Fantastic. Last one before we go into using weights is the one where we just raise one hand up to our ear or wherever you can get it, and the other one goes back. We're not going to rock, it's just your arms that move. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's great for your posture. 5, 6. It's impossible to slouch while you do this. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, I'm feeling it in my shoulders a bit. So just to give your arms a bit of a break before we go into using the weights, we're just going to do a squat using the chair. So remember, this is sitting in the chair. Don't let your knees come forward. You're just going to stand up and sit down. We're going to do that 12 times without using your hands. If you have to use your hands, then do, but try not to. Just going to go up. Don't plonk down. 1. Nice and slow and controlled. 2. When you're on the downward bit, go a little bit more slowly. 3. 4. The more slowly you go, the more difficult the exercise. 5, because you have to exercise more muscle control. 6. 7. This is really a functional one. So you use this in everyday life. Every time you sit down, and stand up. That's 8. Remember this exercise and use the technique. 9, 10, nice and slow. 11, no plonking. 12. Fabulous. Right. Let's get the chair out the way. And we're going to take our lightest weights. Now, if you, let me see, what am I trying to say? If you find using weights too heavy still, do the exercises without the weights. This is entirely your class, so you do what's right for you. But remember, you need to challenge yourself. So use your lightest weights. Now, weights are subjective. These are, I keep forgetting what these are. These are 2 kilos. These are my lightest. But that might be heavy for some people. It might be just far too light for others. Okay, so I get asked about weights a lot, but it's very subjective. So we're going to do alternating bicep curls. So we're going to go 1, 2. Remember, anchor your elbow. 3, so it's just your forearm that moves. 5. And we're doing full range of movement. 6, although I like to keep that about there so that there's still some tension on the bicep. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, we're going to do alternating overhead press. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we're going to do the upright row. Obviously, you can't hold your thumb because you're using the weights. 1, 2, and we can't do alternating. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Put one weight down, and we're going to take the weight behind our head. Try not to clunk yourself on the head. And we're going to do the triceps one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well done. Right. Just to give you a bit of a rest before we go into the medium weights, get the chair back, keep your weights, pick up the one you discarded, and we're going to do squats holding, well, squats, but sit to stand holding the weights. So 1, no plonking, 2, 3, 4. When you sit down, don't sort of sit right back and get very comfy. 5, just sort of touch your bottom to the chair. 6, 7, You should be feeling this on your thighs. 8, 9, 10, 11. Whoops, that was a bit of a plonk. 12. Weights down. Chair out the way. Whew. Right, medium weights. Again, subjective. My medium are 3 kilos, so I've gone up a kilo. It's up to you. And we're going to not do alternating. We're going to do together. So 1, bicep curl. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we're going to do the overhead press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, down. We're doing the upright row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, this is hard, 11, 12. You don't feel that hard towards the end of the reps. You're not using heavy enough weights. If you use lighter weights and you do lots and lots of reps, all you're doing is toning your muscle and, I don't mean all, but toning your muscle and increasing your endurance. To get stronger, you need to use heavier weights. Right, behind your head. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, no rest for the wicked. Get your chair back. Pick up your weight, your medium weight, and we're going to go 1, falling over here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Weights down, chair out the way. Now, we're going to use heavy weights. I've gone up to 5 kilo, and these are as heavy as I can do, trust me. We're only going to do 6 reps, but we're going to do it all together. Don't do anything yet. Just watch what I'm going to do. And be careful when you're using heavy weights. Don't just soldier through no matter what, because you risk injury a bit more with heavy weights. So be sensible as to what you consider heavy. So what we're going to do, just watch. Bicep, overhead press, down, there, and upright row. We're going to do 6. Okay, so 1, 1. I find the bicep curl on this one the most challenging. 2, especially on my left arm. My left arm is weaker than my right. 3. Is that really only 3? Trying hard not to rock my body. 4. 5. See how I'm struggling with the bicep curl. Right. Thank goodness this is the last one. Down and up. Discard one weight. And we're going to do this one. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then finally, we're going to do 6 squats. We're going to do a free squat. Now, remember, your knees don't go over your toes. So it's squatting backwards. Remember, just pretend you're sitting in the chair. You don't have to go down very far. That, just as long as you maintain good form. I'm going to go down a bit further. We're only going to do 6. So I'm going to touch my weights to the floor. 1, 2, but you don't have to. 3, don't let your knees come in. 4, 5, 6. Hoo-wee. Right. Thank you very much. This is definitely the hardest class. Thank you very much. And remember, there's no class on Wednesday. No class on Wednesday. So I'll see you on Friday for core and balance. We haven't been doing core and balance for the last 2 Fridays, but I know you've been practicing on your own. You've been doing it. So see you on Friday. Bye.